Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. And I'm here to bring a review for My Hero Academia manga chapter 355. So all this chapter boils down to at the end of the day is it's the kiddies. I forget his name. Shoot, I forget both of their names. Headphone Jack Girl, I think that's her hero name, and the host of Dark Shadow, and Hawks versus All for One. And all this chapter is them getting the crack in All for One's mask. It was said during the chapter, crack the mask, that's basically our victory. Hell no, hell to the no, that's not going to be the case. But that's what they're aiming for, and they feel that cracking his mask is going to ensure his victory. Obviously, come on, this is All for One. He's going to make some sort of comeback. But this is what they was aiming for. This is what they got by the end of the chapter. And I'm pretty sure I said last review that having the kiddies on the scene should not go well for them at all. And I'm not gonna lie, I probably said last week they should end up there. We should end up there. And to be fair, things are not over yet. But I wouldn't have been surprised if they came out of this unscathed. And so far, well, I can't say so far because it is the case now, but it is the case where at least one of them is not coming out unscathed, and that kind of surprised me. Still, I'm not gonna lie. So when all for one is talking to himself and he's talking about how he basically says something like the weakest link is here, and then he goes to attack. I'm not sure if he was attacking just one of them or both of them, Dark Shadow and Echo from Jack Girl, but he goes for both of them. And I love how after the attack and after Hawk saved them from the attack, when we go back to Headphone Jack Girl, she mentions that how she she was not ready at all, and she basically just feels like she's out of place here and she's trembling. I loved all of that because she mentioned that how not only was her reaction late to dodge, defend, or strike back, but her reaction for the malice that she felt from the attack, that was delayed as well. And then you see her shaking. I loved all of that because that's exactly how it should be. You are out. You are somewhere where you should be clearly outclassed. That's what it should be like for you, and that's how it started off for her. Now that I think about it, I'm slightly disappointed because she was able to get over that, I think, a bit too quickly and able to attack back later on as the chapter goes on. Yeah, they should have dragged that out just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer and it would have been perfect. But yeah, she gets over that quickly. She's here to fight for her friends. That gives her the courage to fight back, and I get all of that. So that's cool, but should have dragged it out just a little bit longer. And yeah, it was nice to see it from her. But what about Dark Shadow? Why is he so cool, calm, and collective? He should have been in that same boat as well. Should have been in that same boat as well. In fact, now that I think about it, if you go back way back to the I can't remember what the arc was called, but even in the presence of One for All, uh, Ida, Momo, Shoto, they all kind of felt that fear as well. So yeah, I feel like Dark Shadow should have felt a little piece of fear within this chapter as well. But yeah, so like I mentioned previously, it took me by surprise that at the end of the day, a very vital wound has been dealt to one of our main cast members. So, Headphone Jack Girl, she loses an ear. And that may not seem like a big deal. I mean, losing an ear is a big deal, regardless if it's centered around your quirk. But like I just said, it's centered around her quirk. So essentially, All for One halved her power because she's low. She's now missing one ear, so she can only attack with one ear. So she's half her power. So at the end of the day, it has spiked me to want to do a video that I said I was gonna that I've been thinking of doing for a while. Whereas where do I feel like I'll do it for class A and class B, maybe the general studies students as well, and maybe the big three. Where are they going to sit when the series is all said and done? Basically, are they going to go into pro heroes, certain sidekicks, top 10, blah 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 blah, that kind of stuff. I'm thinking about still do that video. So yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I was just thinking in terms of that, because her power's now been halved, but does that diminish her potential as a hero moving forward? Something I'm going to think about. But yeah. So yeah, I think I pretty much said everything I got to say about this chapter. I'm thinking, like, is Hawks impressive or unimpressive? He seems a bit of a wimp, but he is willing to hop in there to help Hawks and Head from Jack. He even says that while he's still here, he's not going to let him die. But I thought, and we know he's not really much for effort, kind of. Like, you've seen that kind of side to him as well. But I don't know. I just feel like he could do more. I know he's crippled as well. You see, he has been mentioned quite a few times. You know, his feathers is not what they used to be. But I don't know. I just feel like he could be doing more. So yeah. Overall, I think it was a standard chapter. 3-star rating. And like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.